Welcome back to the RC Mite channel. I'm still sick, yes. It is New Year's Eve, and because I have nothing better to do today, I'm going to start putting this bad boy together until tonight when I have something to do, but not really. Just going to sit on my butt and eat some food. But that's how I roll. Too old to be out partying. Too broke to spend my money on going to a bar. So we're gonna get this bad boy put together today. And if I find any parts where I'll take some pictures along the way, show you guys everything. If I find any parts that really are kind of a pain in the butt or a little bit out of the ordinary, any problem areas, I will do a quick little clip of that video. It will not be painted today, and I doubt I get the whole chassis done, but we'll explode a view. I ain't gonna put the 540 in there. I have a 23 turn or 23 turn tamiya motor I'll put in there, just so I can run it around a little bit. Then I'll put the 540 Mabuchi back in, 27 turn. I think they're kind of slow for me. I've been doing this too long to run a Mabuchi. Not that they're not great motors that run forever. They're basically a drill motor at this point for a cordless drill, which is good, but you know, most cordless drills now are brushless, so hey. But here's all the instructions, and that's pretty much it. Then we'll get to that part. Get the electronics in there. Everything mounted up on the chassis. Really simple way they do it. To me, is great with that. And then one day we'll paint the body. And of course, I will be putting bearings in this kit because, yeah, I don't care if I'm only going to run it a couple times. I'm putting bearings in it. So, and yeah, a little 1060, I believe it came with a 1060. Yeah, 1060. So we'll throw that in there. They're great. They run fine for what we're going to be doing. You know, if you're running brushless or something crazy, that's great. I mean, you can switch these up pretty simply by just switching them. Two little pins there. Right, sorry. Two little pins on the top right here. It's really hard in the bag, but there's two little pins. You switch it out the LiPo. You want to run a LiPo pack. So, real simple. Works great. I run it in the other ones because they come with them, but why run anything else? They're cheap. They work. I mean, unless you're racing or something, you know. These are not racing kits. I got my lunchbox that I beat the crap out of. This is going to be more of a shelf queen. I'm going to take it out, run it. This is one I've always wanted, so I'm going to take it out, run it, and that's it. It's going to go sit up there for most of its life. And let's get started, and I'll bring you back once everything's going and take some pictures, and we'll check it out at the end. Thank you for watching. Alright, that's my setup here. Got everything laid out for page 1. Bearings to replace the bushings, my plastic parts, the bags I need open from A, and parts there from the box. I keep all my open stuff in here in bags still, so I don't lose anything. My trash bag, that's open parts that I had to clip something off of the sprue, and also that one. And there's some more metal parts down there that we didn't quite need yet. That's in bag A. So keep all that away. And then over here, I got everything set up. And I'll just go step by step through everything. And that's how I set my setup. I cut my sprues with a pair of flat cutters. And that's about it. Makes a nice clean cut. You got to worry about filing it down or anything if you're worried about that. Unless you're doing like show car type stuff. But this is my setup, and I'll get started putting all the stuff together, and we'll get back to you. Okay, end of the first 2 pages. Full bearings in there, full bearings in there, full bearings in there. Get a super stock RZ. Everything's set up to this stage here on page 2. Did that. And then we came over and did all this. We're going to move on, and we'll keep going. Here's an interesting little piece. Let me put this guy in here. So you got a bearing there, and the bigger bearing in the back. That piece slides on the outside like that and spins like that. So don't forget to put your small bearing up front, your big bearing in the back when you put that in. And that's for this piece here. Other than that, it went together real easy. Just, you don't want to forget. It's kind of weird how they did that, but that's how they roll. And if you forget that bearing up front, or you put them in the wrong place, it's not going to hold. So, just a little thing. It didn't throw me up, but I noticed that, if you forget that bearing, you're going to be screwed. And it's thinking they're bind. So I just want to throw that in. Alright, we're on to bag B. Rear end's done. And that's how it'll face towards the front, I believe. Cool. And then, yeah, your prop strap will come out here and drive the front. You can put rubber O-rings in there and in there on both sides to keep this from doing the iggle jiggles. And they say it holds your bones in better. I'm not going to be running this, I don't think, at least that much. Not that I couldn't, just I don't know if this is going to be a fun runner for me because my yard's so messed up. Usually I can only run the lunchbox or bigger with the tires. But if I'm out somewhere and it's nice, I might take this out because, hey, it's a fun little car, I'm sure. It's 4-wheel drive and I've never had one. But anyway, all in all, went together very simple. I got super stock in there, like I said, over the, stock one. So, because I've heard when it droops, your bones can pop out, but I'm not really going to be running this too hard, I hope, because I don't want to mess it up. Because like I said, I've been waiting for this one for a long time. If I am going to run it, I'll buy one of the newer models with more of the stuff in there that comes with the newer stuff, because there's, basically the same car, but the newer ones. The newer 4-wheel drives are based off this loosely, and much easier to find parts for. So, with that said, I'm going to move on to bag B. And I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, here's a little spot people have problems with, putting those ball joints in these. The plastic can be kind of hard, especially on some of these. Just take yourself a regular screw. For this particular kit, it's a M3.50. Yeah, that's it right there. That's the screw I used. It's right there on the tip of that. and just screw it in real quick. Very easily. Sorry. I don't really have a tripod set up right now. But anyway, that's the direction it goes. It goes from the bottom. I just take my screw, thread it in real easy like. And some of these ball joints can be a real pain, and some of the plastic can be really hard. Sorry, I'll be right back. We're gonna get our ball joint. Get a little ball joint. Take your regular old tamiya wrench, and then it just goes right in. Very simply. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Couple more turns. Bam. Done. Really simple. Can really screw you up if you mess these up. And like I said, this red plastic's pretty hard compared to the black. So I just want to throw that in there. Alright, I get back to what I'm doing. There's the front end all together. Been checking, make sure everything runs right. And that's where we're at. Number 17. Moving on to 18 now, and on till we're done. If I come back with anything else crazy, I'll let you know. Everything else is pretty much basically like doing the front end, so there was no real surprises there. Screw it, glue it, not glue it, but put all your grease on there. Make sure you don't forget your washers, that kind of thing. Put it all together. It goes together pretty simple. Probably 3-4 hours into this so far. I'm just taking my sweet time. I kind of enjoy putting these together. Well, I enjoy immensely putting these together. It relaxes me, calms me, focuses me. Don't have many other outlets that do that, so this is my jam. If I could afford one of them big trucks, I would love to do one of them, but them semis are expensive. Anyway, let me get back to building, and I'll get back to you guys. There it is, folks. There's the front end. That's going to be it for this video. Everything's together. We're going to leave it off. We're going to build shocks and stuff next time. Otherwise, this video is going to be long as heck. Thank you for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button. So that's what we got done. Front and the rear. It's gonna go like that. Yep, that's it. Thank you for watching. That's what we got left. Not much left in there. See you guys on the next one. Welcome back